Hello and welcome back to what will be, I think, my 6th collection video. Today I'm going to go through all of my Nintendo loose cart based systems. So that will be NES, SNES and N64. So I'll probably put cuts in between them all so that I can put them back on the shelves. So let's start. So we'll start with my NES games. Now most of these actually came from purchase from Big Game Owl, but we'll run through them anyway. The first game that I've got, these are not in alphabetical order by the way, the first game that I've got is WrestleMania Challenge with Andre, Big Boss Man, Hulk Hogan, Macho Man and Ultimate Warrior on the front there. My aim is to try and get all the wrestling games that were released for most systems. Then we have Mario is Missing. Surprisingly, it does exactly what it says in the tin. Mario is missing and you play as Luigi. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. I must admit, a lot of these 8-bit things are not my big cup of tea, but I picked up the games that Al had that I remember playing and I wanted to play again. We have Diggity Rock and The Legend of the Lost City. I have this on the Wii. David Crane's A Boy and His Blob, Trouble in Blobonia. I think the Wii one's a remake of that. Jurassic Park. Everybody with a NES collection should have this game. Top Gun. Marble Madness. The Jungle Book. Gremlins 2, the new batch. You might see a pattern that these are all things that I enjoyed as a kid. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Hero Turtles 2, because it's Hero Turtles 2, the arcade game. The Simpsons Bart versus the Space Mutants. Simpsons Bart versus the World. Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. Such a difficult game. So difficult now. Put them up there. Game I actually bought off a Tootie at Doncaster. Faxanadu. I'm sure he told me it was sort of a similar kind of, not similar to Zelda, but had like a Zelda feel to it, which is why I picked it up. I love this game. Maniac Mansion. Not sure how it plays on the NES. To be fair, I've not played it, but I enjoyed it playing it on ScumVM. Disney's DuckTales. California Games. Paperboy 2. WrestleMania Steel Cage Challenge. Now based on this you have Hulk Hogan, what looks like Piper and Warrior in the cage, Randy Savage, Bret Hart, The Undertaker and the Mountie on the front of that one. Then we have a triple collection of Super Mario Brothers, Tetris and Nintendo World Cup. I actually had this as a kid and I really enjoyed the Nintendo World Cup. Bugs Bunny's Blowout, or Warner Brothers Blowout, is it? I don't know. I also had, this was one of the first games that I got as a kid. It came with my NES, Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. Can't wait to get my my CRT upstairs now that I'm back free from injury and get the NES on there so I can play some Duck Hunt. Spy vs Spy. It's a Mad Magazine thing, Spy vs Spy, I think. Home Alone 2. Spider-Man Return of the Sinister Six. Smash TV. And last but not least on the NES, we have Metroid. So I'm going to do a quick jump cut here now, put these back on the shelves and pull out the next system. So yeah, that was the NES. So let's move on to the Super Nintendo. I'm going to get through what I would call peripherals and well, sort of peripherals. So I have a Super Game Boy, which, you know, I'll get round to showing the Game Boy games after I've dealt with the SNES. Put that back in the shelf. I also have the programmable universal adapter for the SNES. This is because I actually have a Super Famicom, and I have one Super Famicom game. I have no clue what it is. If anybody knows what this is, in the comments, let me know. Or somebody may have told me, and I don't remember. But anyway, let's get on to the SNES games. So, first up, we have SimCity. So all of these are in, well, all of my SNES games are in these plastic type box card protectors. I need to get some of these ones for my NES games. Earthworm Jim. Super Bomberman 3. We have Cybernator. Nintendo Scope 6. I do want to get the Scope, to be fair. Same with this, I want the peripheral for this. Mario Paint. These were part of the bundle that I got. World League Basketball. George Foreman's KO Boxing. Road Riot 4-wheel drive. World Cup Striker. Super WrestleMania. Hogan, Sid, Legion of Doom, Jake the Snake, and Macho Man on that one. Starwing. Flashback. Mega Man X. Super Mario All-Stars. And Boogerman. Second pile. Spider-Man and the X-Men. Killer Instinct. I used to love Killer Instinct. Not very good at it now. NBA Jam Tournament Edition. Another game I really enjoyed when I was younger. The Adventures of Dr. Frankenstein. Franken, even. The Adventures of Dr. Franken. Bubsy. Featuring Bubsy T. Bobcat, the Bobcat even. In Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Animaniacs. The Addams Family. Pit Fighter. Mickey Mania. Vegas Stakes. Jurassic Park on the SNES. Shaq Fu, which is an awfully panned game, although the remaster or the new one that was made was pretty good. Super Mario Kart. Super Mario World. Super Soccer. And last on the SNES, Tetris and Dr. Mario. So yeah, that is the SNES. I'll get the next lot and we'll work from there. Okay then, on to kind of the last two systems. So, to go along with the Super Game Boy, I picked up a few games from the Nameless Gamer, which you'll have seen in pickups videos, but let's have a look what we've got. I need to get protective sleeves for these as well. So, first up, we have Pokemon Fire Red. Everybody who owns a Game Boy, Game Boy has to have a copy of Tetris. Admittedly I don't own the Game Boy, but I do have a copy of Tetris. Super Mario Land. Micro Machines. Game Boy Gaming Gallery 5-in-1. I think I have 2 copies of that. Star Wars. DuckTales. Kirby's Dream Land. It's not the Game Boy one I have 2 copies of. And last Game Boy game is the Jungle Book. So, with that, we'll move on to the Nintendo 64. So, these aren't in alphabetical order, the same as none of my cart stuff has been in alphabetical order. What they are, for the most part, they are all in these box protectors. I have Banjo-Kazooie, and each one should have, barring one, the stickers on the top. So, Banjo-Kazooie, which is a tough game to play, the controls are really hard. F1 World Grand Prix. Actually got this from my local CEX for free. Cruising USA. ISS 64. Everybody who has a 64 should have a copy of GoldenEye. Absolutely brilliant game. Also, if you've not seen it, go over and watch on a Retro Tips documentary about GoldenEye. Absolutely brilliant, really good game, really good. Super Mario 64. Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero, not a great game. WCW NWO Revenge. You'll forgive me, somebody is at my door, I'll be back in a second. Apologies about that. Let's get back on with the Nintendo 64. We have a copy of FIFA 98, or I have a copy of FIFA 98. So, I actually got a copy of this from Gabe Gordon, and for whatever reason I forgot that I already had it, but I'm not going to get rid of any of the 2 copies. I'm just going to keep the duplicate copy, and that is Shadow Man. So again, with the stickers. WWF Warzone. Mission Impossible. I've got a feeling that EB was from Electronics Boutique when they used to be open. South Park Chef's Love Shack, which is actually quite funny. Ocarina of Time, one of the only that Majora's Mask and A Link to the Past, which I thought I had a copy of on the SNES, but I don't. Are the only games that I want the cardboard for Nintendo. Chameleon Twist and Mario Kart 64. Mischief Makers, Lego Racers, WCW Mayhem, Pokemon Stadium, WWF Attitude, Snowboard Kids, ISS 98, Ravenelli Inns on the front there, I think. It's definitely Inns, I think the other one's Ravenelli. And Top Gear Rally. And the last few, so you'd have seen from my my gift from Gordon, I got a copy of Dark Rift. I'm going to keep him in his amazing cases. We have ECW Revolution. I think this is a duplicate. WWF Warzone. I'm pretty sure it's a duplicate. WrestleMania 2000. Racing Simulation. Turok 2. And last but not least, Wetrix. Now, my car collection's not likely to grow because I went down the Everdrive route, mainly because of space and cost. I've got a list of certain games that I still want to get on each of these systems, and I'll get them but for the most part, I'm just going to stick with the EverDrive route. And yeah, that is my Nintendo loose-based kart games, kart-only games. All that's left for me to do is thank you for watching. I've been Ignored, and I will catch you on the next one.